Hello and welcome to the Digital Pill, weekly wisdom for today's FMCG digital directors. And this week we're going to talk about push and pull in a digital transformation. So if you've come across my content before, whether it was this video series with the FMCG guys or my posts on my own profile, you already know that I have a pretty strong view that digital and e-commerce teams, especially in FMCG companies, need to act as change catalysts for the rest of the organization. And this requires a strong vision and a lot of drive, of course, but it cannot be 100% a push. For a successful transformation to happen, there needs to be at least some pull from the rest of the organization. Now, within the transformation roadmap, typically you will have many initiatives or projects, and some will be more push initiatives, meaning that the rest of the organization maybe doesn't quite know yet that this is something they need, or they haven't fully understood the value of that project yet. And others will be pull initiatives, meaning maybe they're not so central to your transformation, your vision, but they are the result of a demand from some internal stakeholders. And I think it's important to know which mode you're operating in, because the behaviors required will be different. For a push initiative, you will need to find ways to create at least a bit of a pull. For example, by finding early adopters within the company and then generate positive case studies that persuade the laggards to follow. You will probably also need to put a lot of effort in communication and change management to overcome any major objections or resistance to change. On the other hand, when you are in a pull mode, you will need to find ways to contain that pull so that it doesn't become a waste of resources. For example, you could say, I will support this type of initiative with my central resources, but only if there is a minimum level of investment from whomever is making that request. So when you start a new project, always ask yourself, will I be in push or pull mode? And adjust your behavior accordingly. That's it for today. Don't forget to follow the FMCG guys and click on the notification bell, and I'll see you next week.